Rangers bottle it again. Welcome back to Big Stevie Cool 1872. We're here to talk about Rangers, match review, match reaction, whatever you want to call it. There was a watch along over on Fog Football. It was painful. It was bad. It was poor. Let's talk about Rangers, though. That's what we're here to talk about. And I'll wait till a few people get in before we stop it here. That was bad. Lawrence Shankland proving what we need to happen. I just do not understand what is going on. Do not understand what is going on. Tav went right down the tunnel like an absolute fucking loser. James Tavernier. What about a word for James Tavernier, troops? Waster is a word. Waster is a word. It's a joke. It's a yoke. James Tavernier got rinsed the entire match and then goes straight down the tunnel. What do we make of that? What do we make of that? Absolute pish. I'm going to be honest, and you might not agree with what I'm about to say. Fire away, J71 Prime. Fire away. Fire away. I got 5 viewers. Fire away, son. What's your question? What's your query? What's your opinion? Because right now, things are dark for Rangers. If it's about the performance, we'll wait and see, won't we? Then I've got the F1 on. That's more interesting to me right now than this sack of shite. But anyway, let's go. Let's go. What he's about to say, what's J71 Prime going to say? Rangers, 13 viewers. Let's get up. Let's go. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about these. Tav got rinsed. Bottle jobs, man, says Cole. Yep, absolutely. Tav got rinsed that entire game, man. Pathetic. Didn't matter who was subbed on for Hearts. So basically what I'm going to say is if we win the Scottish Cup, it will make up for the league because of how bad this team is. We're not going to win the Scottish Cup. There you go. It's all good saying it. We will not win it. See that team today, man. They don't know what it. They are fucking horrific. I don't know how Clement got them right to play so well from October to March. And I say so well. The results are what matter. But I don't know what's happened, man. Honestly, I don't. But yeah, we bottle it again. Where do you even begin with this match? Serial Dessers. Let's begin with him. Guy missed like 10 open nets. As per usual, Lawrence Shankland. See Shankland, to be fair, right? He got like one clear-cut chance and he scored it. Now, there was a few opportunities for Shankland where it fell to him and his touch took him at the game again. But it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. If we did win, it would make up. Would it though? Here, I'll be delighted if we win the Scottish Cup, but I'm not going to pretend that the league isn't what matters. And you see what's happening, man. Santa parading it with the league title over there. And here's us. You know what I mean? Damn what? Absolutely. You know, it was his 57th game of the season, Tav. 170 of the past 3 seasons. But I think a lot of people have fell out with Tav today, and I'm one. Well, I mean, I fell out with him ages ago, but I mean, seriously. It's just, it's fucking soul destroying, to say the least. Actually seeing James Tavernier, like, no, I don't get. See if he's not going to even bother his arse tracking back now. Why not just keep him up front on the right? He was just doing this, walking 500 miles, not that pish patter. It's embarrassing. I don't even know fucking this team, man. I fucking hate half these players. Hate's a strong word, but you know what? Seeing what's went on this season and the amount of bottom that's actually in our hands, I do. And it's not just this season; it's a collection of seasons, man. Hate some of these players. Hate's a strong word, as I just said, but that's the fucking truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm fucking beyond pissed off with these bastards. You know what I mean? It's so shit. As George Russell goes, P1. George Russell goes P1. Lewis Hamilton about to set his lap time. Right, anyway, I'm watching the F1 in the background, but what do people think about that game? Because it was shit. Cyril Desser's doing what he does, and that's miss buckets loads of fucking chances. At the end, whoa, what's going on there? The fucking camera in the F1 was doing this whole shaky manoeuvre thing. But it's soul destroying, man. It's honestly soul destroying what's happening. I mean, we go 3-1 up in a game, which I don't think we deserved to really be winning 3-1, but we did. And what does this team do? Bottle it. Can't even do a fucking, can't even get the job over the line. And I'm not saying if we beat Hearts today, right, 3-1 or 3-2, I'd been doing jumping jacks, but at least it's a win. Can't even get it over the line, man. And both goals we conceded. Dexter at the back post, down, fucking Dexter at the back post, absolute freaking joke, man. And what else have you got? You've got looks like Max Verstappen's been hiding a lot of pace, but you've then got a bunch of jobbers like Tav, no tracking his man. Then the third goal for Hearts, man, it's just whipped into the box and dealt with so easy. So fucking easy, man. It's unbelievable. If we did win it, I wonder what Celtic fans would react. They're the underdogs, sure, going into the cup final, as they were the league. That's Brendan Rodgers. He's painted that narrative. So Celtic are the underdogs. Rangers are not. We've got 45 people watching the match review here. I was going to do a match review like in video form, and I went, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to rant and rave about it for half an hour, however long I want to, because, yeah, you know, it's just, yeah. So Greg Taylor has actually picked the draw between Celtic and Rangers as the game which inspired Celtic's title win. And what did we have that day? Clement waving these players around the pitch, clapping like we fucking won when we handed the initiative over to Celtic to win the league. Fucking sick of this club, man. Honestly, like, what were the players? Absolute shower of shite they are. Absolutely. Fucking celebrating that. Absolute mince. Someone was saying about Tavernier or Clermont going down the tunnel or something. I didn't watch it happen. Apparently Tav just walked straight down the tunnel. Fuck him. I'm actually done with James Tavernier. He can go shove his penalties and his goals and his assists and whatever else up his arse. Joe 90 says, afternoon, Stevie lad. Yep. Good afternoon. Wrote a short diss track there, but good afternoon. But yeah, I'm done with Tav. I'm absolutely freaking done. Carlos Sainz 3 times down on Verstappen. Jesus Christ, I thought Ferrari were going to take it to him this weekend. Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Oscar Piastri might, though. Shower of shite, half of them. Absolutely. 58 people support a real club like Hearts. The mighty Jambos. It was so bad today. Fucking Desser's missing shit. Tav and Desser's worst players on the pitch. I'm not going to have a go at any of the young players. Not that there was a particularly insane amount of them, but they didn't, they didn't. I'm not going to have a go at the young players too much. I mean, Fraser wasn't exactly fantastic, but here, the young player, there's room to learn there. I just look at the rest of this team and I'm thinking, no, really. Charles Leclerc on provisional pole position. You're getting an F1 watch along while I'm talking about Rangers, but I knew we will never win, even when we were 2 points clear. Yeah, I said after the first Old Firm the league was over. Then obviously Clement made me believe. I believe, damn it, but not anymore. Yuki Tsunoda setting a purple sector one. Celtic fan here, love your videos. Can't see Rangers winning the cup. They're never Rangers quality. They're not. We'll have to see what's going to happen. Yuki Tsunoda sticks at P2. Who's going to get pole position here? What's going on? My bets are over. If you were watching the watch along earlier, you would realise that I put a few bets on this F1, but they're beat already. And we're not even into qualifying free. But Rangers, right? The first goal, Lawrence Shankland, quality, doing what he does best. That's why we should have signed him. That's why you take a risk, but we didn't. If we cash it in Jack, we should play Rob McCrory for next season, considering John McLaughlin got the chance even in the Champions League when McCrory was better. Yep. I think we're at a situation where if we sold Butland for 15 million, we'd need to keep McCrory. Hiccups. Fucking hiccups. I think we'd need to keep McCrory. No, why I would keep McCrory, because it means we wouldn't have to bring in. Well, you would ideally want to improve him, but I think There's so many other areas of that pitch that need improving other than the goalkeeper position, even if you sold Button, because I do rate McCrory to a decent level. So a Desser sitter as per usual. It wasn't just one, it was numerous. Look at the first two, man. The first one's horrendous. The second one's offside, but here it still is bad. Then the third one in the second half, he chests it 6, 7, 8 yards out and just drags it wide, man, like he can't even be arsed. Well, you know what? I can't be arsed watching you, Cyril. You're fucking absolute shite, son. He is. I'm done with all this team. I am. See, perfect like Jack Butland and Sterling. I'm fucking done. What is there to say here? They're shite. They're not trying for us. Tav walks down the tunnel. Fuck him. Last game of the season. Doesn't want to show appreciation to those fans sitting in the corner. Nah, doesn't want to do that. And you know what? He deserves pelters off them. He's a fucking card there, man. Shite bag. Absolute shite bag merchant. He can go shove his goals and penalties. I'm done with him. See the day how fucking poor he was. I am done with James Tavernier. We need a complete and total rebuild. That guy throwing up scoreboard, we only need half a rebuild. Half a rebuild. Aye, dead on. What you on about? Only in Dundee. But yeah, what a lap for Yuki Tsunoda, guys. Actually, you know how to keep clean sheets against Celtic. John McLaughlin losing 3-0 and 4-0 was told farmers he did not win one. I was in the Scottish Cup semi-final and he was not even good. Kasuki has arrived at Edinburgh. Edinburgh, I could do with a pint right now. A Red Bull vodka. Get these fuckers in the bin. Everyone's going ballistic on Twitter, and I don't blame them. I do not blame them, man. Because we are so fucking shite. It's unbelievable. We're getting pumped next week. We are getting absolutely scudded. Everyone in this chat, get prepared. Get prepared. We are getting fiddled next week. Alex Albon, what can he do? Anyway, 60 viewers. Thank you guys so much. Remember, hit the like button, hit the region, the subscribe button. And if you want to send a super chat, they're greatly appreciate it as well. I don't even know how long I'm going to be live here for, man. I could actually rant and rave for about 5 hours on this team. Don't know if I've got 5 hours. Fuck John McLaughlin. If we ever played him again, we'd be losing 4-0. Exactly. John I'm done with you. I'm done with them all. Honestly, I'm so pissed off. You see Celtic celebrating it like that. I'm not saying it should have been us. There's no divine right to win it, but the way they threw it, the manner that they threw it away, and in the day, it's like, oh, if Celtic lose against St Mirren and they lose against Killie and we beat Hearts and Dundee, look at the state of the past 2 games. Dundee, well, we played well when we were 2-0 down. Well done. And in the day as well, absolute shite. No, McLaughlin, I don't even know where McLaughlin is, but he's collecting a wage, so that's what he's doing. Big John McLaughlin. John McLaughlin, brother. What is John McLaughlin doing? Big Andrew Taggart told me not to bet Lewis Hamilton, and it looks like that could be true. The only people I'm not done with is Robbie and Jack Butland. Well, I like Dujon Sterling, but the rest of them can go, honestly. Like, see, last season, I was sad when pretty much all those players went. See, this season, I don't care. I'm sick of losing. I'm sick of defeatist mentality and loser mentality, man. They have to go. But we're in free fall. Rangers Football Club. And he's turned a 7-point gap into an 8-point gap. Some people may not think that's significant. To me, it is. We've went backwards since March. It's been fucking unacceptable. Some guy said he's ripping up his season ticket. From 5 points ahead to finishing 8 points behind. A worse collapse in Ivor Gerrard's first 2 seasons. The one common denominator of all these collapses is our right back and our centre back, says Sevco Sam. Rangers are in the mud, troops. Rangers are absolutely in the mud. Yeah, and I actually predicted 2 each in this game, so it still doesn't prepare you for when a shite performance happens, doesn't it not? Absolutely not. On this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Seema's also good. Yeah, I'm not. Seema's a lone player, so I'm not going to bash the guy too much. I just don't think we'll pay 7 million to keep him. As we've got 52 viewers, 12 likes. That's what I like to see. As Lewis Hamilton is about to start his lap here in Q2. It's not even him, it's George Russell. But yeah, let's talk about the game, shall we? So, I mean, I've talked a lot about Dessers. I've talked about Shanklin's goal. I mean, the Rangers' goals, I mean, they were all pretty good goals. I mean, I'll go through them all individually. Fabio Silva's was a decent goal. McCausland, I think Sander Clark should have got something on it, like, but he didn't. Still good for McCausland. That's what I need. I mean, if you have long shots, son, it's half the battle. Then who's the other guy? Who's the other guy got a goal? Todd Cantwell, good goal. See Todd Cantwell, man. He needs. See if he cut out the social media stuff, I could really get behind Cantwell. I just can't, man. See, and then the celebration. Oh, let me draw you an M. An M for what? McDonald's were shite. What does Robbie actually need to do to play, though? Like, I question that, especially. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone's going to complain about Butland not playing for against obviously McCrory, Butland, but I mean, there's no reason why he couldn't have played today. You know what I mean? Like, why not give him the game today? Like, it's done. I mean, it's like the Dundee game as well. Like, I mean, Butland would have been fine to have a couple of games off before the Old Firm. You know what I mean? So, I think that should have been done, but yeah, it wasn't done at the end of the day. End of the day, needless to say, every dog has his day. All that good stuff, but what else is happening here? Nico Hulkenberg sticks at P6. That's a pretty decent lap there for Nico Hulkenberg. And what else happened in this game? I needed bets. I needed my corners up. I couldn't even get that up because they're fucking Shire bastards. They are fucking pissing me off. Who wants to see tears though? We know tears will just be F bombs and all that good stuff. Is Lance Stroll goes P13. McCrory could go, couldn't he? Oh, only believe in your soul, you're Hindu. Is Sergio Perez it? Oh, Rangers got to give him game time. Yeah, they got to give McCrory game time. I'm just done with half this. I'm done. I'm actually done. It takes a line to be crossed. It's Carlos Sainz goes purple there. It takes a line to be crossed, right? And I think the line has crossed for Rangers, and a lot of these players, man, they've got to go. I'm done. I don't want to see Tav in the shirt again. I don't. That may sound no. It doesn't even sound harsh. I'm not going to fucking backtrack. I'm not going to stick to my guns. Fuck him. I'm done. It's not just his fault. I'll accept that, but him and pretty much every player needs to go. And you know what? They're going to bottle it next weekend, and then what we're going to do? What, the Happy Clapper's going to come out in force. Oh, brilliant! Can't wait for that. Big shower of shite is what that is. Absolute fucking disaster class, to say the least. Sergio Perez goes out in Q2. Out in Q2, 5.5 temps. Right, what other questions? Get your questions fired in, everybody. You want to send a super chat and support the big Stevie cool cause? You work away. But as for Rangers, man, we are shite. Cyril Dessers is trending. That's never going to be good news. Roberto De Serbi will leave Brighton after the Premier League match against United tomorrow. That's a surprise. That's a surprise. Yeah, so no. To sum it up, man, it's another game where our goalkeeper, where our striker has missed clear open net chances and withdrew. Again, it's a dead rubber, as people are pointing out, but you need to win, man. It's a dead rubber to the fans, but see to the players, they've got something to prove, and they don't care. They're getting paid at the end of the day. They don't care about Rangers like we do. You might get the odd player in there that is actually a Rangers fan. They're just there to do a job, and they can't even do the job right. They clock in, they clock out. That's it. That's why Tav's laughing in the training before the Dundee game. He doesn't care. He's just there to get a day fucking job. He's a cunt, James Tavernier. That may sound extreme, but you know what? Fuck him. I'm done with him. I still can't believe the lack of criticism Philip Clement gets. I get these players are shite, but the minimum for managers to get shit average good players competitive and at least hard to beat. I see nothing tactically and I see nothing competitively. I worry about him. That was on Twitter from Cozy1872. I thought I'd read that out. But see, Clement got a tune at these players between between October and March. Where's that tune now? That tune has gone. That tune has gone out the windy. That tune has absolutely burst. We're done. We are flipping done. We are absolutely done. Guess who got work off? Amy got work off. I don't think we will sign Seema because, like with Malik Tillman, when we get injured, we kind of forgot about him. You get what I mean? Yeah, it's like what I think's intriguing though, right, about like loan signings. I've always said this. It's like seeing you spend like 7-6 million on players, right? And you've already experienced the loan. It's almost like you don't feel as excited, even though Seema's good. And here you would take like 95th minute, Jason Christie. You would take them absolutely. Well said, Stevie. Good to hear a Rangers YouTuber putting a bit of old passion. Absolutely, if you get what I mean. Yeah. Why does it keep doubling my message? I don't know. I can't see double your message. Tav turns like an 18-wheeler truck. That Hearts player on the left was I'm done. I'm actually done with Tav, man. I mean, I've suggested play the guy further forward. At least if you played him right mid, it wouldn't affect the team as bad. But gee, we're playing with no right back. We are playing with no right back. You know what I mean? We're playing with three at the back. See, when you're three at the back is Fraser, King, and Davies, and Tavernier is up front. No wonder you concede 3 goals, man. Players are to blame, definitely not Clement. Yeah, it's the players, but again with Clement, right? If he gets the credit for dragging us into a title fight, he's got to take a bit of the blame for bottling it as well. He's the one that picks these players. He's the one that picked Lundstrom. None of us wanted Lundstrom. He's the guy that's picked Tom Lawrence in 2 Old Firms in a row when we knew he simply wasn't good enough. How about we play Define or something about, because I'm terrified when we play Chihava, Ginger Guy, Blonde, whoever he is. Adam Define. He's at Motherwell. Jason, happening stream, happening Stevie. Not much happening at the minute. I'm watching the F1 in the background here. Looks like a good wee qualifying session. If you're into your F1, then go ahead. Fabio Silva, another cringe. Oh, Fabio Silva, Cantwell, all these bastards with cringy celebrations, man. See Fabio Silva after the cup final. He's away. He'll never be seen again. Hopefully none of these players will be, but as I said, they don't bleed red, white, and blue. They bleed green. And that's not Celtic, that's money. No, he's on loan at Motherwell. I think it's just the end of the season. Tav's goal net contribution is -7. Yep. Tav's a donkey. Been a donkey since 55, but shush, don't say it. Keep it quiet. Yeah, he has been a donkey since then. I mean, this is his best season in terms of numbers. What's those numbers do for us? Now, I'm not going to criticise him for the Europa League run, but that season in the league he was poor, right? Costing us goals left, right, and centre against Celtic. For Europa League run, Tavernier was pretty much faultless. He finished top goal scorer. There's nothing to be had with him in that run, but in terms of the league that season, there is. I think Fabio thinks he's actually really good. He has no idea how shit he is yet. He's got no future ahead of him. He will dwindle out. That's for sure. He'll be back playing for a relegation Portuguese team relatively soon. I'm done with him, man. Fucking nugget coupon. Honestly, what's he doing for us? Nada. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, Roberto De Serbi. Would we take Roberto De Serbi in at Rangers? Potentially. And also, yeah, someone should point it out. De Serbi leaving Brighton could literally be the final nail in the coffin for Seema, because the new manager might want Seema part of his plans. We don't actually. Yeah, yeah. I mean, look. Name one. Celtic have got us on strings, whipping out Santa Claus in May. I'm sure that guy was sweating, by the way. But it's a fucking joke. Tav should get played on the wing. His principal job is to defend, and he just doesn't do it. Strikers and midfield players are supposed to score the goals and no right back. How difficult is that for happy clappers to understand? Yep. That's why I'm done. Sell him. I'm actually that today. I mean, I was done a long time ago, but I'm fully going in on Tav today. I'm done with him. I'm absolutely done with him. If Tav gets a statue at one point, then I'm rioting. What would it take for Tavernier to turn it around and deserve a statue? Like even if we won, right? Like next year's league and he retired or he just left Rangers, I wouldn't say it's a successful period for Tav, because how many fucking failures has he been a part of? Too many. After today, we don't want him at all in any position for that. Yeah, he's done. He's done. It's time to go. Go to Saudi, get us a big paycheck. Saranara, au revoir, peace out, good night, 2-1. Let's move on. As Q3 is beginning here, Max Verstappen at the end of the pit lane. We've got 64 viewers, 12 likes. Keep that hitting that like button. And remember, if you want to send a super chat, it's greatly appreciated. Who would have predicted 4 weeks ago there would be an 8-point gap between the top two teams in Scotland? Who was it? Some Rangers fan, not fan, ex-player. Who was it? Predicted that Celtic would collapse and we would win the league with like 2 games to go. How'd that go for us, eh? How would that went fucking pear-shaped? I know 8-point gap, man. It's embarrassing. See, since March, it's been fucking unacceptable. Unacceptable. Losing to Motherwell, losing to Ross County, losing to Celtic, drawing with Dundee, drawing with Hearts, and even the games we've won have been fucking shite. Players too busy celebrating when we actually needed more goals. Well done. Happy clappers. Let's go. Let's get the clapping now. I'm scared Tav is going to be here next year because someone said it's a testimonial year for him or something, so he won't leave. That's a scary prospect. No, it can't happen. Saudi come in. Saudi Arabia. Get that oil money. Get that oil money in for James Tavernier. Just leave the club. But no, the thing is, see players like Morelos and Kent. We bashed them last season, but there was still a bit of love for them at the end. You know, I actually was genuine. A lot of people were sad that they were leaving, even though it was right, absolutely the right call. The longer Tav stays and Goldson stays, right, the legacy's pretty much done at this point. What's it going to be if they oversee 2 more years of the exact same shit? You know what I mean? They need to go. It needs to be a clear it. That Tav testimonial will be empty on any COVID season game if he doesn't win the league next season. Well, I think he should prepare for empty seats then. I hope he's gone, and his buddy Goldson as well. Pair of fuds, absolutely. They are a pair of fuds. Fuck it, Goldson. The Chuckle brothers at the back. Honestly, Max Verstappen on his flying lap. I never really considered him a captain. Nope, not many other people did consider Tav a captain. I think the only thing I can really say about Tav in a positive light is that he, more often than not, when it came to crunch time with scoring penalties, he didn't really miss the ones that mattered, like in the Europa League. But again, like I said, Europa League's only a run. I mean, the guy's been here 9 years. Does getting the Europa League final really? No, it doesn't. It doesn't make up for all that. Nowhere near. Absolutely nowhere near, man. Nowhere near. Max Verstappen looks like he's going to be on provisional pole position as 70 viewers are in the chat. Who's that blocking him? Going into the final corner. You know, he almost lost the back end there, Max. Who's set purple? Middle sector. What's the lap time? 15.3. Is that what we're going for here? 14.8. Fuck me, Max Verstappen, son. Lando Norris. Oh, 14.9. Yeah, people wondering why I'm watching the F1 because, well, A, I want to watch it. B, I got a bet on, and C, I like F1. Me neither, mate. Remember when he said he was scared and didn't like teams getting into it? Imagine. Oh, fuck, I know. Coming out and saying that. Even if he thinks he's scared, do not say that. It's like a grown fucking man, right? Everyone's scared of something, but you shouldn't fucking admit to it. And to have been a captain of a size of a club this big, man, say, imagine if Cal McGregor came out and said that, get chased out, and rightfully fucking so. If there's any consolation, it looks like he might be losing O'Reilly. He was non-committal on his future at Celtic and said he was focusing on the cup. Yeah, I mean, I did say that. Celtic, yeah, there's a lot of talk about them signing players, but they'll probably lose more than what they'll bring in terms of quality. As for Rangers, we don't have any quality to go at apart from Butland. So Rangers will have to. Rangers will win that on merit. I just don't know why Tav always played as a defender. He should always been a mid on the wing. Yep. I don't understand it either. So Verstappen, Norris, Leclerc, Piastri signs. Tell you what, Verstappen stepped it up big time here. Absolutely. 65 viewers in the chat. What else we got here to talk about? It's just Cece and Santa Claus bringing out that title. That is a kick in the balls. And every Rangers player should be watching this. You know, it's not saying every Rangers player should be watching my stream, but you know what? Maybe they should be watching my stream because they get hit with a couple of home fucking truths. But it's not good enough. I hope Cantwell gets shown the door as well. Big time Charlie, or so he thinks. He's a fud. Even the celebrations today, drawing M's and all that shit. Well done. Well done, big man. Well fucking done, big man. Todd Cantwell is a fud. Jesus Navas signed a lifetime contract with Sofia. Decent wee player, Jesus Navas. That's a right back. That's a right back. It's because they booed Santa, then obviously we brought him out and he paraded at the League Cup. So obviously that's like a dig at us, and also kind of like say sorry to Santa. Do I agree with that personally? Agree with what personally? What you said? What, that he's never been a captain, or what you said before? Let me see. Yeah, every summer it's getting worse when it comes to these. The team's getting worse. Each season it's getting worse. We're getting rid of better players and replacing them with worse players. Apart from Jack Butland, that's the only difference. We're the Dortmund of Scotland now. Dortmund will lose the final because they're just the bigger bottlers as us. Yeah, someone said we're turning into like Espanyol. Because obviously what they are to Barcelona. And yeah, fucking, it's true. You'd be fucking lying. You'd be lying if you suggested otherwise, troops. As much as you don't want to say it, that is what's happening. You know, the trophy counts do not lie. We can't beat them in a game that matters. They're smoking us for trophies, and it's not going to change anytime fast unless something drastic gets done about it. Biggest mistake was letting Gerrard go. Still don't understand that. Well, I mean, if Gerrard wanted to go, I guess the board could have been like, no, you're staying here, but they wanted the compensation, brother. The compensation. So this is someone's team for next week. Butland, Yilmaz, Davies, Balogun, Traffic Cone, Raskin, Sterling, Seema, Cantwell, Silva, Dessers. Even that team doesn't give me any fucking inspiration. 66 watching, 14 likes. Get the likes in. Stevie deserves it with a wee Santa Claus emoji. Losers, champions again. I think the manager made a howler today, talking about the other day about clear outs. He still has a cup final. No, Ian, he's got to fucking say it. Fuck the cup final, man. Because you know what? If he doesn't come out and say that, right, then these players think they're great. These players are shit. The cup final should not let. Even if we win, we still have to get rid of all these players. See if you win the cup final, maybe that'll probably make Tavernier and John Lundstrom and Shitey Pants Connor Goldson and players like that think, oh, well, we could stay here. When your team is shite, you have to just come out and say it. We have no quality apart from a couple of players. Yep. In the split last year, the way Michael Beale changed the team a lot the way he did in January, he would have had time to turn it around. We've bottled it again. Yep. You know, how there's been a 15-point swing in the league, man, this season. 7 behind, or was it was 8, whatever it was, and now it's 8. See, I'm done. See, to actually think, see 2 months ago, see to think that we would have finished 8 points behind. That is unthinkable. That is unthinkable. See, around February time, it only looked like one team was going to finish 8 points behind. I'll let you in a secret. It wasn't us. But yeah, not good enough. 2.5 minutes to go in F1. I'll probably go an hour here. If Celtic lose at the start of the next year, it will basically decide the title, the week. Yeah. I'm not even bothered with that much with the Scottish Cup final. I want us to beat Celtic, obviously, but the league is the thing. And without that, to me, the cup is nothing. I agree with that. The cup is everything. And here, people might not want to hear this, but maybe losing the cup could be a blessing in disguise in the sense it forces a clear out, even though it doesn't necessarily force it. If we win, like I touched upon, maybe the board will want to keep some of these players that want it, and that's not good. That's not good for the future. You might need to take a sting in the short term to to step up in the long term, sort of thing. The Esser's rotten. Tav hope it's last season here. If we can't beat Celtic, then if we did win the league, it would hang over us anyway, even though it wouldn't have mattered. But the papers would have had a field day with it. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you'd take it. I mean, obviously, I couldn't care about beating Celtic if you won the league in one season. It would get a bit shit if you were doing it every year and you couldn't fucking beat them. But again, I agree with that. Tavernier on his simmer. Jesus. What age is Tav going to be here to, man? We need to get rid of him. I mean, the guy's had 3 trophies. It's not good enough. 3 fucking trophies for a club this size. And there's no sign of him leaving. Carlos Sainz on an absolute banger here. He's still 3 terms down. Oh. Ferrari are down. So I was concentrating on the F1 there. Oh, Leclerc could bring it back. He's closed the gap a bit. 32 goals we let in this season. Aye, that's his age. That's the amount of goals he's cost us. That game the day, man. The players do not care. See, if he actually cared and he wanted to stay, he would have at least attempted to put a performance in, but he didn't. Absolute shite it was the day. Absolutely. As Leclerc can't improve, Leclerc will not be on pole position. Well, so other comments we got here. Hall, you leave Tav alone. Absolutely superb defending for second goal, mentally strong, 5-year deal. It would have to be a Celtic fan that would suggest that, isn't it? Jesus Christ, Verstappen's got a pole position here. Never in doubt with Max Verstappen, even though I didn't bet him. He's going to gut it about the season. We press on to next year and we build stronger. We are the people. Hopefully. 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 So I watched 84 viewers. It's turned into an F1 watch along. Right, close the gap. Norris. Piastri could get pole position here. And I fancied Piastri. But my bet would have been beat anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oscar Piastri to the line. Gets second. F1 is as one-sided as Celtic win the league. Yeah. So, yeah, it'll be a good race tomorrow, though. But I'm surprised that Ferrari, man, all those upgrades and still couldn't take the fight. That's quite poor from them. I'm dreading next season already. Yep. Do you remember that? What do you say? Because remember at the start of the season, you said if we lose this game at Ibrox, I can't see us ever beating them this season. Yeah, I did say that. See, like, I predicted it. Not at his pride. I think City will win 4 in a row tomorrow. Yep. Absolutely. But see, Celtic were at their weakest in September. They had all the injuries and the momentum was with us, and we couldn't even muster anything. See, apart from the offside or the disallowed goal, that was it. That was it. After losing the title, Tav's face has been tripping them. Should have been tripping them against Dundee. Instead, he was grinning and laughing as if he. But see, it's not as if he doesn't give a toss. He doesn't. He still gets paid. Tavernier bleeds green, not red, white, and blue, and that's money, as I pointed out earlier. I think City won 4 in a row. Yes, from a Rangers point of view, why aren't you outraged as fans? We lost one league title in 13 years and we were protesting. Rangers fans just accept it. It's a valid point, Kev. It's a valid point. I don't really know what to say about it. I mean, I'm ranting and raving. There's far too many happy clappers. There is far too many happy clappers that just accept it. I mean, I don't think fucking picking up barricades, right, and throwing sharks at the police is the correct way of going about it. But again, I do think something needs to be done. I heard there's a young boy in the under-18 scored over 30 goals. If that's true, I would play him before Dessers. He can't be any worse, for fuck's sake, Stevie. Absolutely, Davy Hutchinson. Because you look at it, right? Look at that guy Aberdeen brought in. He scored 2 goals in 2 games, and he's phenomenal in the under-21s, is it? So again, why not go with it? I don't think it was even Michael's fault in that game. I think it was generally just the players. Beale's fault. Yeah, it was shit. Even remember we beat Motherwell 1-0, and there's that meme of Michael Beale, and he's just holding his face. John Feet, 100%. You're the only Rangers channel who calls it like it is. The rest of them just make statements. Who's the rest of them, Kev? All those. Yeah, you're right. They just make shitey statements. I'll speak the truth. 20 likes. That's what I like to see 40 minutes in. Is Max Verstappen grabs pole position. A lot of it's because they all watch these pods that are happy clappers and encourage viewers just to accept the garbage they are being served up. Kev, you lot were throwing shorts because of Terry Monroe. Rest in peace. Yeah, they were. 7 defeats this season. Last time we lost 7. They are, though. Like, it needs to be called out, man. No, but see the fans, right, at the end that waited for, like, Kamar Roof and Barisic to walk around the pitch. That is celebrating failure. That's what it is. They've been good servants. They've won fuck all. I'm sorry, man. See, in the grand scheme of things, they've won nothing. Now, see if they left a season ago or a season before that, absolutely, I think, decent contribution. But see, when you've been a part of one of the shittest periods you could have asked for, how am I supposed to pretend I care about one or two players leaving? And it's not like they've been anywhere near one of the 2 best players in that. Kamar Roof is a waste of wages, and Barisic is a waste of a human. Guy's a fucking shite bag. Yes, Kev, exactly. You beating Kelly 4-1, you were raging because you needed more goals. CJ, yeah, no, that's the worst thing, right, about CJ Novo. I think he breaks down games very well. Better than me, because you know what? I can't sit for 20 minutes before getting into something, right? If something's shit, it needs to be addressed early on the vid. He's sitting there smiling, beating Kelly 4-1. I called out the fact that it was only 4-1. I called out the fact that Cantwell, Ben Davies not so much, Fabio Silva, and Suter scored right at the end, right? I called out why they're celebrating. We need goals. We needed fucking goals, and they're celebrating like the games. It's a team. It's like Fabio Silva makes it 1-1, right? 1-1 against Kelly in a game that we need to win by like 6, 7, 8. Right, we need as much goals as possible. You can't really put a fucking limit on it. I mean, 12-1 would have been obviously perfect, but they were down to 10 men. It's not an unrealistic thing. Keep the pressure up. And it was a game where we scored just before half time, and Fabio Silva's doing this. That grind at my gears, and I'm not going to smile, but that was fucking shit. I think I even labelled it unacceptable. But yeah, it's you're playing against 10 men, man, in a title fight. You're right, Silver. Celtic should be winning. No, you won't. It's not good enough. The most shock game of the season, in my opinion, you might disagree, was the 3-1 to Aberdeen. The most shocked? That was right at the time, though, where Beale was going to go. I'm not saying I expect this to get beat 3-1, but I'm not going to. What's the most shocked game of this season? I'm actually going to say the 3 each against Celtic. I'm going to say the 3 each. I mean, there's probably about 50 to choose from, right? But that first half told you all you need to know about these cunts. They are shit. They're fucking bottle merchants. So, it was all right coming back for 2-0 down. In a game where we needed to beat Celtic to take it out of their hands, by the way, because if we beat Celtic at Ibrox, did not matter if they beat us at Parkhead. And that's what this team needs to do, because you've got no faith in it doing anything. And what did it do? It didn't do that. It's shite. Roof hasn't been a good servant. He's hardly ever played. Exactly, but some people will try and pretend, because he scored a couple of goals during Title 55, that he's the man. He's not. And people trying to say, he did a lot during the Europa League run. I think he scored 1 goal against Braga. Maybe Slavia Prague as well, or Red Star Belgrade. Sorry. What did they do? Well done, Dav. Well, Kamaru. Guy's been a waste of. Seen he come on against Celtic at Parkhead, just prodding a bit. Jobber. 101 viewers. That's what I'm talking about. Be praying for another pandemic at this rate. Here, I'll tell you what. There's an election coming up in November, Kev. There might be one that's sooner than you think. Alexander McGill, hear me. I'm 46 now. I can remember us having a right barren time. It will swing back at some point. It's the law of averages, my man. But no, I've said that as well. It's not gonna. It's not gonna. Celtic can. It's literally Celtic will not dominate till the end of time, right? Now you're 46, right? I'm 23. I'm literally half your age. So when you were 23 years ago, Rangers were just coming out of that dominant period. It was more 50-50. As for me, it's pretty much been, my adult life, just before adult life, it's been all Celtic. And when I'm 46, who knows what the next 23 years will hold. Maybe Rangers will win 18 out of 5 or 18 out of 23 titles. Hopeful, but it might happen. We're happy with second place in Europe because we're too afraid of the Champions League. I know, but see when Tav says they're afraid, no wonder. He's a fucking James Tav. Nah, the most shocking was 2-1 at home to No, you know what? I don't think that was. I'm not saying it wasn't shocking, right? You had to win that game to go 5 clear. I totally get that, and I think it's within a shout. But for me, it's an old firm. We've got all the fans, right? We've got all the fans, and they can't do it. They just didn't. Nah. Tesco's finest, Jackie boy. Right, CJ Novo's a clapping seal. Stop watching that annoying bastard when I was no longer a child. Let me come in my chair. He likes doing that wee gimmick. CJ alright, says Aldo. I think he's very good at breaking down games. Well said, mate. We can throw away the league, but then if we win the next fucking game, he's acting as if it's all great. Fucking pathetic. They have a happy clapper. The epitome. The epitome. The epitome. The McTominays. He is. I can't sit here and be a happy clapper. That's why beating Kelly won 4-1. Yeah, you can't pretend it was good. Come on. His voice and sayings are annoying. People think that Celtic fan Ryan that I'm talking about, that they think he's better, but is he really though? What, Ryan 118? I've had a few run-ins with that guy, not in person. On here. How could you go 5 clear? Celtic were top of the league with 1 point before. Yeah, but it would have been you beat Celtic, then you beat Ross County, and then you beat Dundee. Frankie 7-7. John Fito, I wouldn't watch you if you're happy clapper, and I happily accept that. Pun intended, happily accept that. I'm sick of the happy clapper nonsense, man. It's pathetic. It is. I don't know how. And then people that use logic, you're negative. You don't support the team. No, that's just not how it works. Maybe I'm not negative because you care that much about the team. You don't want to see them doing shite, and when you see them doing shite, it needs called out. Never thought of that. Happy. He is like a seal though, waiting for his fucking mackerel coming down to him. That's what it's like. As we've went 48 minutes here. That's a long ass stream. Ads insert it. Ads insert it. Dun 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 dun. Brendan Rodgers says he taught his players to use negative headlines to drive them towards the title and write their own story. But see, that's actually smart from Rodgers. Say what you want. I don't like Rodgers, obviously not. But see when he says about see you in May and shit like that, Bale, Clement, whoever, Alex Ray, they should be hammering that in to the players. Like, these smug fucks think they're going to win it on merit, but no, they don't get it. Gersnet podcast are all happy clappers. Shoes. No one's criticised Tav, and anyone that does needs to get real. Yeah, pathetic, man. Leave Brittany alone. 111. I mean, CJ Novo. Brittany. Tesco's finest. From what I remember, Ryan had a less irritating set of vocal cords. He started a wrestling channel, by the way. Ryan 118. He's the sort of fud that would go and spend a couple of grand on Clash at the Castle, I'll let you know. Philip might not have known, he said that he did come later in the season. True. But they should have, it all should have been said, man. It needed to be sorted out. But De Serbi, would we take De Serbi? This is someone put on Twitter, by the way. Fabio Silva and Todd Cantwell doing 5 celebrations each towards the Hearts fans after their goals they post on their Instagram. Same day Celtic lift the title, by the way. Yep. And that, yeah, that sums it up. Today we're back with a brand new video, and today Rangers 4, Kelly 1, where we needed 8 goals, but I'm going to happy clap into the next millennium because we won in a game that doesn't really matter unless we close the fucking goal difference in, and all we did was match it. We'll be here next year, and you'll have a full head of grey hair. Yeah, hopefully not. No, but no, actually, no. Another thing about CJ Novo, right? He'll say something, then he'll be like, maybe that's just me getting old in my old age, the grey hairs. How about you just stick to a point, mate, and accept it? You know what I mean? Back yourself. I see if I disagreed with myself when I said it. It happened maybe once in a blue moon. Then I'll be like, actually, you know what? Actually, I'll take that back. He says that every fucking vid. He'll say something just to cover himself in case a portion of his fans disagree with it. You know what I mean? Or maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. You know. Even he could say here Rangers wear a blue kit. Maybe that's just me though. Maybe some people think it's green, but old age getting grey. Rodgers is a good manager. Any Rangers fan thinks he's not. It's part of the reasons you are in this mess. He's an overrated manager. I'm not going to say the guy's bad, but he's overrated. He's not what he once was, Brendan. Absolutely not. Celebrity deathmatch. Yes, today we are back with a brand new video. It's like, I'm not going to make any of those clickbait transfer news. I'm only going to make those videos when the official deal is made. You know, that sort of pish. That sort of pish. That sort of pish. Got a lot of chat in here. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe CJ and Brendan Rodgers are related. Both seals. Seals make like barking noises, don't they? Weird ass noises. Fair play to you, mate. You're always honest about not only club, but SPL football in general, and your opinion is as true as what's going on. Thank you, Ouija boy. Ouija boy. Ouija boy. Yep, truth has to be spoken. Sugarcoat this fucking jar of shite that's going on at the minute. Well, who's winning? Stenhousemuir. Stranraer. Stranraer's beating East Kilbride 1-0. Dun, 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 dun. What other comments we got? Song Ryan fans just saying Ryan's pretty fair. Like how he was literally making fun of Clement for his reaction. Ryan Monmonate making fun of big Philip Clement. But see, I think you can be fair and still do that. I mean, I'm fair, and I've ripped the piss out of Clement. I've ripped the piss out of Rodgers. There's no one I wouldn't rip the piss out of, and I'm still pretty fair. But you know, Ryan Monmonate, if you remember Title 55, he was very humble. Didn't say anything that season, but that's the way it goes. You know, I'm acting humble now. Well, I mean, I've acted humble a while because Rangers are shite. But if Rangers were dominating, I'd be twisting the knife in. I'd be getting stuck in it, swings and roundabouts, as people have said. Ronnie Dahlia won a double and was sacked levels. Ronnie Dahlia, right, was shite. I know he won a double, but I mean, come on. Anybody? Madeleine McCann could have won a double with that Celtic team. I've subscribed to your channel now because you talk sense about your own club and the rest of the league. Congrats, mate. Congratulations. Thank you very much. We'll probably go to an hour mark here on this stream. One of the guys that I would say is fair is RFC News. Is that the? We were talking about him the other day. I can't even remember what I was saying about him. Can't even remember. Can't even remember what I was saying about him. Happening, mate. 3Bs. What's happening? Maddie's da. What's the Celtic doctor? Says Stuart Henderson, and we've come off the rails with that one. Fucking beating my bet, man. Absolute shite. What do you have to do to get a bet up these days? Tell. Right, let's get your final questions in. We've got 5 minutes to go. Over 5 fucking minutes. 5 minutes to go, troops. Top chat. Live chat. Wait. I still wouldn't consider him fair. He's a fucking bastard. Yo, you really don't like Ryan Money? Nah, I don't, man. Seeing I see his smug face on a thumbnail, that's not good for anybody. You know what? Actually, that's what I would say about Ryan Money. See, anytime Celtic get beat or drop points, he doesn't have like a smug face. Maybe if they get beat today because they've won the league, that's acceptable. But it's like, yeah, I don't get CJ Novo's faces, man. Like you win irrelevant games and he's sitting pretending that it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. You're gonna watch the boxing later? Absolutely. You know what? I'm gonna put up for a fight. A poll, sorry, not a fight. Who will win? I think Usyk's gonna win. Who will win? Fury's head seems up his arse. How do you even spell Usyk? Usyk? I think that's it. That looks about right, does it? Doesn't really matter. Everyone knows the spelling of Fury. To change it, I've got to say, I've posted that poll and the comments have disappeared. Oh, for God's sake, man, the comments have all disappeared on the stream. So I need to go on my phone and see what's happening. Why did a shitey arse poll break the stream? By the way, what a finish for the Hartsford goal. I can now read it on my phone. So yeah, that poll hasn't even went up. No, it hasn't. It was a good finish, but it's awful defending, man. Headers there to be won, isn't one, and then there's no one anywhere near the guy that's hit it. So we've got less than 3 minutes to go here. Less than 3 minutes to go. And super chats would be gratefully appreciated. Likes, the same as well, and all that good stuff. Bottle jobs, right enough, Stevie. Absolutely, Andrew Taggart. Absolutely, Rangers. That's all we are these days. Bottle jobs, to say the least. If my phone's only 21%, that needs charged. That needs fucking charged, mate. There's not much other football on the day, isn't there? Rangers, man. Fucking soul destroying, to say the least. What else is. There's not much. All the football's on the morrow. Well, the Premier League football. It's on the morrow. Sick of talking about this shitey Rangers team, but it needs everything that needs to be said needs to be addressed. At the end of the day. Andrew Target with a £2 donation or a £2 super chat. Thank you so much. So, how are Celtic fans enjoying their title win? Even though this isn't in fog football, but you know what? I almost want to change the subject. I'm quite depressed sitting here talking about Rangers. But yeah, 3-2. Joe Hart's away. I don't know, the way they were getting on with Joe Hart today would almost make you feel that he's not playing the cup final. But obviously he will, like. But it's almost like that. Sometimes watching other football, like Premier League, is actually just good to get away from this team. Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm actually looking forward to the Euros. I know a lot of people don't care about the national team or whatever from whichever side you're from, but the Euros will be good this year because it's just a break for this. Obviously, you know, there's teams. Celtic fans will probably just want to get into next season. For us, I want to get into next season, right? Absolutely, but again, it's soul destroying right now, man. Soul destroying. Absolutely. Actually, I haven't even checked what Clement said after the game. We'll give all that a wee quick wee look here. I have to be honest, Cal McGregor for Scotland. Mm-mm. James Tavernier, serial loser. Someone found dead in East Belfast. There you go. What's that all about? Fuck. Madrid Street? Damn. Play it on sound. I don't even. I'll see if I can get it. It sounds like a Rangers rabble. Like, I'm going to play the manager now. I'll just type in Clement. Rangers. I'll try and play it. You're welcome, kid. Put a coupon on for the Mora. Aye, that was the last game at Paradise. One big game to go. What do you think will happen? Celtic or Rangers? Yeah, I can't. Obviously, I know it's his last game at home, but I don't know the way they were getting on. But I get it. It's at home. That's when the big send off. I thought Clement spoke for 7 minutes, or actually, he spoke for 2.5 minutes. You never gave me an answer. I know I was going to let Clement speak, but he's talking pish. I've no real interest what he's saying. Celtic will win the cup final. That is the answer there. Don't see. I mean, I'm not saying Rangers can't win, but I just don't. I just honestly, I just give him time. Anyway, we've heard enough about. Come on, man. He's talking shite. Celtic will win. If Rangers win, I'll be buzzing. Well, only for a bit, then I'll quickly realise that we're shite. Kenneth Fargas posted a picture of him staring down Cantwell. Absolutely mental. Tav is soul destroying. Will we be back on Fog Football later for some capacity? Maybe, but anyway, I think that's where we're going to end it. I mean, I've literally sat on this chair for 3 hours today. 2 hours earlier, 1 hour right now, over an hour right now, and I think that's where we're going to leave it, guys. Appreciate super chats, appreciate the likes, appreciate the comments, all that good stuff, and yeah, it's going to be a long summer. Still got a build up to an Old Firm final, which will be interesting. I probably won't do a watch along for that. I'd like to watch that in my own time. Shows how bad this is when as Rangers fans are predicting Celtic to win next week. Sad days indeed, but Tav doesn't he give a fuck. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I'm not saying I've been delusional. I think over the past couple of summers we've had reasons to predict ourselves to win the league, but if we don't massively improve, I'm not going to pretend Rangers are going to win the league with keeping the same players and bringing in a few duds. I will be predicting Celtic to win the league if things pretty much stay as they are. How could you predict us to win the league? You can't. That's very honest of you, mate. Peace. Yeah, I'm not. I'm sick of it. There's too many people. I mean, it's like we've talked about a lot of Rangers YouTubers. They'll just say at the end of the vid like, "Oh, I'm going for a cheeky Rangers 2-1." You know, who says that? No surprise who says that. But I'm sick of pretending that I think the team's going to win. I'm just saying the score. I predicted today would be 2 each, and it was 3 each. You know what I mean? Some people, I think we'll win 4-0. Fucking dead on, not a chance. Michael actually spoke the truth sometime, like the Motherwell game we won, they'll admit it is a terrible performance. Clement acts like everything is good. Yeah. Clement talking, 10 shots on target. But if we only had 3, and I'm not blaming Jack. Yeah, don't you fucking dare blame Jack Butland. It was not at fault for any of those goals. It's a team in front of him. Absolutely letting them down. Anyway, we'll be back later in some capacity on some channel. Till next time. Peace.